Hello, you guys. How is everybody doing? Y'all help to keep me on schedule. I want to do like an hour and a half or less. If we get to 2 hours, not over that, but I don't plan on doing two. I'm tired. Don't y'all know I ain't had no sleep since I ain't had no sleep, no real sleep since August the 1st. Lord have mercy. I got to catch up on my rest. Um, I see 7 people are in here. Oh, I need to go ahead and take my. What's up, the Alabama hitter? What's up, Shan? Shan Ban? Hey, Miss Muffin. Hey, the Black Barbie. Hey, I am She Johnson. Joy loves God. How y'all doing? Hey, Miss Yolanda. How is everybody doing? Y'all, I don't know what I was thinking about. I had took my braids. I had started taking them down. I don't know why I did that, child. I'm gonna have to go ahead and just take them on down, because I looks like Aquanisha. I was able to cover them up. I was like, oh Lord, I ain't going to the, I ain't going to the break. Lord have mercy. I be doing crazy stuff. Hey, Miss Rita. Now I'm sitting here looking like Aquanisha. Hey, J Rail. Hey, Harold. Harold, are you still in Memphis? It's funny. I thought about you, and then I was thinking about you probably like the day before yesterday, and all of a sudden you appear. Isn't that something? I'm telling you. That's why you have to. I'm telling you, whatever you think about it, it will manifest. Hey, True Bleed, you still over there off of South Third Street? You still living over there in South Memphis? Hey, Tyranny. Hey, Miss Kawana. We're just waiting for everybody to come in. Hey, Angel, the real boss. Anyways, y'all know we normally get everybody 5 minutes to come into the room. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We're gonna talk about what Kenny Money had talked it about. I was gonna talk because I saw a vlogger. You off a Third and Mallory. Ooh wee. I tell you. How you like it over there? Y'all can't hear me. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Cause True Bleed said he can't hear me. If y'all can hear me, say yes. Okay, Kawana said she could hear me. Scott Alex said I'm yelling. She can hear me. Okay, with True Bleed, I don't know what's going on. Okay, go True Bleed, go out and come back in. Alabama Hitter. I was looking at a blogger today. Now I don't know if it's true. Talk about because I started looking, and when I looked at the blogs, well, you probably need to go out and come back in, True Bleed. Yeah, because everybody else is saying that they can hear me. So it's probably something with your situation. Oh yeah, cut the volume up, True Bleed. Y'all run them likes up for me. Make sure y'all run the likes up. Make sure y'all run the likes up. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, y'all. We're gonna try to be on here like an hour and a half, right? Because I gotta catch up on my rest. I haven't had any sleep since August the 1st. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. One of my coworkers said to me today, I know I got to get some sleep. She said, "Ooh, girl, Tam, you looks wore out." But that sun do got me wore out. Shit, I'm halfway looking like Aquanisha. I done took half my damn braids out in the middle and then have to cover it up. Now my braids fat. You know how you have to cover it up and your hair be puffed out in the middle. It's got my braids and stuff fat with my bun on top of my head. I am looking a hot damn mess. I was sweating. I'm already chocolate. What's up, gray face? Why haven't I slept? Well, I haven't slept since I haven't really caught up on rest since my birthday weekend. I gotta get me some because I sure didn't get none then. I was saying something to Alabama Head. I can't remember. I was going to tell him about something about a vlog to give him the opportunity to research it before he come on. Shit, I don't forget. I forget. I'll think about it. Yeah, I was watching a vlog. I forgot what oh, I know what it was. The person was saying that supposedly Mace said something about Takeoff called him when he was in Houston and said that Jay Prince was bullying him. Now, I was trying to find the video where Mace said it. Anyways, you guys, I was yeah, I didn't find the video where Mace said it, but it's probably out there. Did you so you saw Mace say that, Hitter? Did you hear Mace say it? Anyways, you guys, I wanted to talk about the interview that Kenny Money did on Off the Porch, okay? Y'all know Kenny Money is one of my favorite artists. Kenny Money is one of my favorite artists, and I like when they do interviews and stuff. I was and this right here, and I don't mean no harm, okay? Because I have to say that now because people be real sensitive and in their feelings and stuff. When you speak what your truth is, okay, and this is what I feel. This is my truth, and I get to thinking about Kenny Money and them. When you listen to Young Dolph's artists, they have a different type of humility about them. You don't see that griminess. Like it's like they're still human. They got God on the inside of them. It's like they carry like young Dolph's feelings. You know what I mean? Like some of young Dolph's characteristics. That's what I was going to say. Like it's like when you listen to their interviews and stuff, like they're just totally different. It's not like they're barbaric and animalistic and to set their mama up uh for some money. You know what I mean? Take out a whole community for some money. You don't get that when you listen to them. Okay. You know, unlike some other artists, they carry the characteristics of those animalistic, non the inhumane feelings oftentimes of their leader. That's why you have to be real careful who you follow. Okay. And so just listening to them dudes is getting money, they're humble, they're doing their thing. And you could tell they don't have no jealousy in their body. Them dudes work real hard. Okay. If they got it, they do a real good job of not showing it. Because when you have those bad spirits on you, even when you try to hide them, they kind of exude out of you. You know, you could tell like with a person's eyes and you know, their eyes and stuff be stretched and you could tell the cold ain't nothing behind it. Now, a lot of people might take pride in that. Yeah, you know, I'm a cold heart. You know, a lot of folks are pitiful like that. They think it's something they're braggadocious about being cold hearted, okay, being animalistic, okay, being a piece of shit, right? Because that's what it equals to. They brag about being a piece of shit, okay. But with young Douse artists, they're some of the few that you can that when you look at them you can see the humility and you can tell that they have morals. And I mean it's just something different about their aura, because some people they might be talented but I can't listen to. Moneybag is one of those ones, okay. I don't mean to call Moneybag out, okay, but I do, okay. But he's one of those ones that is very talented, but when you listen to Moneybag talk, Moneybag is one of those ones that I believe that will strike up a deal with the devil. Okay, there's no limit what he'll do for a piece of paper. Okay, there's no limit what he'll do for a piece of paper, which is money. Okay, so we're gonna get to that interview. Okay, Kenny Money did an interview with Off the Porch, and I really liked the interview. Okay, I really do. I really like the interview. And I love the way that they are always representing young Dolph. Okay. It's a beautiful thing when they can continue on his legacy. Um, hey, they think about the bottom line. They can all come together for a common cause, and that is to remember and carry on young Dolph's legacy. Okay. Because, you know, you get to think about these kids and stuff, they have a lot of different personalities. Okay. They're around the same age as my kids, so I know they bipolar. Okay. A lot of them the most of them are bipolar. And so but they're able to put a lot of that stuff to the side, and you know, them tantrums and shit that they have and all of that, and come together and remember what they're there for, and not even think about putting hits on each other, because you know some people feel like if they have a disagreement with you they're supposed to take your life. That's animalistic. Okay, that's animalistic, but I don't see that with these cats. Okay, so I just want to play a little bit of that interview. Okay, shout out to Kenny Money. Okay, he one of the biggest. Kenny Money do his thing. You could tell he is a hard worker. I love it when these kids when they take care of their family, and they feel like, you know, the way that I'm gonna take care of my family is just by working hard. Okay, not contracting nobody to take out my competition. Okay. None of that, right? Hold on one second. Let's go to the part where he was talking about young Dolph. Okay. Here you go, right here. Shout out to Kenny Money.
Hey, it's Kenny Money. I've been jumped out of the porch before Dirty Little Bastard, but we here now. Let's go. Yeah, boy, a little white tees. Yeah, iced out in the purse like leaves. Yeah. Your kids then? Man, for sure. That's why I waited the time till I'm ready for them. I ain't just had no good relationship. Like, mom, what you doing? She's like, Kenny Money, wait, what you want? What you doing? It's my, yeah. Like I said, ain't nobody else in my family accomplish certain stuff that, like, my mom and them ain't go to no college or nothing, so it's like I just was doing everything that everybody wanted to do and taking the risk and trying stuff, saying why I didn't want to do it, really just pioneering, doing what I do, and man, them folks just be behind whatever I want. They like, man, whatever you do.
Hey, DJ Tracklist.
We got your back.
And you've been at this rap shit for a while. Like, you was dropping songs on MySpace at first, is that right?
Yeah, I tried. I started rapping because I was on suspension and didn't have nothing to do. I was just at the house. Man, I couldn't do nothing else. Cable off. They cutting the TV off on me. I can't do nothing. Like, my partner, I had a partner now in London. The nigga was telling me he was rapping. And then nigga was telling me about mixed crowd and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just wait, he recording something. I'm not gonna try this shit. I just tried it.
Hold on, y'all.
Like I said,
I wonder if I could play the video. I don't want them to strike at my channel, so.
I get to that joint. All I know, bro, say, no, you performing in about 20 minutes. I'm like, what? Who? So I was like, man, you just got punked down in front of your bitch, and I left it alone. I went to the car, you know.
Hold on, y'all.
You was dropping songs on MySpace at first, is that right?
Yeah, I tried. I just
right there, man. It's like,
yeah.
There's another way for this shit, you know?
Yeah, that was my sign. That was my sign.
Yeah. So how old were you when you first met Glock? You was pretty young at the time, huh?
Man, Glock, she was 14, 15.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we were young. We met skate ring day. Yeah. All we used to do, go to the skate ring, me, Lil Robert, we had another partner. Man, all we used to do was just go to the skate ring. All the girls, all the clubs, you know what I'm saying? Everything we do now, on a bigger scale, we was doing it when we were kids. We were doing it with no money, no jewelry, no nothing. We was doing the same as it, man. Man, God, if my mom and them weren't taking us, dropping us off somewhere, Glock, grandma, his cousin, picking us up, taking us, my other partner folks gonna take us. My big man, this boo little brother, so he was the only one with a car. Big man to come get, we just, like I said, we clubbing. That's why I think the club's so boring to me now. If it ain't work.
It's like if you go there when you're so young, you get burnt out that shit.
Yeah, that shit boring. That shit boring to me. Unless I like touring, bro. Like, that's what I like. I like different type of fans and seeing different faces. Like, that's what I like. Yeah.
You ever hit a city and perform and be like, damn, I didn't know I had fans way out here? Or...
Yeah, bro, my first time going on tour. This was my first time going on tour. Doc told me to come on tour, bro. I want part of the tour, I want nothing. He just told me to come. I'm thinking I'm just coming. I ain't bringing no outfits really or nothing. I'm just gonna come catch a couple of days and go back home. Just see what's going on. Man, we go to Seattle. First show, Seattle. Man, I get to that joint. All I know, bro, say, no, you performing in about 20 minutes. I'm like, what? Who? He like, man, I'm like, what I gotta do? One song? He say, nah, bro, you gotta do about 2, 3 on them. Like, man, I go show them for, like, man, I go look at the crowd, man, crowd deep. Yeah, I'm like, man, I ain't used to nothing like this. So, man, I look, I go out there, I go perform, bro. And I was super nervous, but it's like once I started doing it, it was everything was cool. But that was the first time and the last time I was like, That might really got fans in other places. Yeah, it's like you'll see, look, do what they taught me. It's like you'll see, it might be 1,000 people out there. All you gotta do is lock in with it. You might find one person who word for word, you might lock in with them. You gonna have a ball. Oh, yeah. I'm partnering with them. So now when I do shows, this a lot of them is doing. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. They gonna keep me going. We're gonna turn up.
Yeah. It's like each tour you realize, all right, it's getting bigger and bigger. Everyone's locked in at this point. Bro.
Especially when I found one on my own tour.
Yeah, you did that last year, right?
Yeah. Me and Moosh we had went on the Gigantic Money tour. That shit was great. Yeah.
So like doing this shit with Glock, your day one, man. I know that's gotta feel good, man.
It feel good. All of it feel good. I ain't gonna lie, like I said, even with just Peter how I live, just feel good that like my partner that's with me all the time. Like I know I just like that I don't have to worry. I can go to sleep in peace. That's why I bought a Maybach. Like I can get in the back of my car and go to sleep and feel safe because I don't got people around me that I don't know. I ain't come up with. I ain't got no history with. I can take all my gear off and leave it with them and tell them I'm finna go do this. So it's like I just feel comfortable how I'm living. I feel like I made the right decisions. I cut out the right people, killed the right people around. You know what I'm saying? It just feel good doing it with the same people that I started with. You know what I'm saying? Even the people that I didn't start with in some kind of way, even anybody that is around that I didn't start with in some kind of way, we still got history, whether it's around, you know what I'm saying, even with my team, with, you know what I'm saying, even with Dolph, with everybody. It's like, it's still a close family. Everything is still family. Everything I got going on is family oriented.
Yeah, that type of loyalty is rare these days, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because you hear all the time about partners slamming each other out and all that.
Yeah, I ain't with none of that. I don't even got to deal with it. Like, I'm straight. I'd be by myself before I had to deal with it.
That's got to give you a great peace of mind, too, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what was your introduction to Dolph? Did Glock introduce you guys, or how'd that come about?
Man, really, bro, Dolph, honestly, bro, Dolph introduced himself to me on his own. Like, Dolph was hitting me up and, like, he was supporting what I was doing from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Just randomly, just supporting what I had going on from a distance. And I had a partner goddamn in jail was like, bro, Dolph want to fuck with you, bro. And I was like, man, and I used to see Daddy-O. I remember when I bought my G-Wagon, I pulled up to get my G-Wagon service. And I ran to Daddy-O. And I was like, Daddy-O, what's up? He like, man, you tell me what's up. Why would you tell me? He like, man, young nigga, I've been waiting on you. You playing. And all Daddy-O used to tell me. Every time I see Daddy-O at Mercedes, I see him at the Apple store, he gonna say, young nigga, you bullish. And like, you hard, you doing your thing. But I'm telling you, I'm trying to show you something else. It's like they always they've been, that's why I felt comfortable being with them, because it ain't like they just randomly like, oh, let's focus on, like, my whole little journey. Even when I went on it, they was a part of my journey still. They was supporting it, let me know, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. I was just looking at that the other day. I was looking at Dolph DM me. I had dropped one of my little tapes on Spin River. He just had DM me randomly, like, this motherfucker hard as hell, bro. Like, it's just little shit like that. That's how we just got close. You know,
on some genuine shit too, man.
Hey, issue always genuine. Like, though I say Glock ain't have to. The one thing about Glock, he would if he needed to, but he ain't have to. Cause bro, my dog fucked with me. He always let it be known he fucked with me. Like, when I shot, we shot our video together. Like, he told me, like I said, I tried to pay for something. He like, man, put your damn money in your pocket. I'm like, that's how he was. Yeah.
At what point do you guys make it official, like, you're going to join PRE then? Was it like after that Cali trip, or?
It wasn't official out there. I'm going to put it like this. He made me PRE for all PRE. He was already in it. I ain't had, it's down there like he already had it. It's UPRE period. But I was already, that's what I'm on anyway, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it really didn't, like I said, bro, I promise it really wasn't no kind of business type of situation, bro. Like, it was just more so like, bro, you trust me, I trust you, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I like what you're doing. I want you to, I can see it on a bigger scale, bro. I want to show you what to do. Like, I want to coach you to what you can do to make it bigger. And that's what it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to really know. Bro, we barely even talk about money. Like, we had a funny conversation about money. Like, yeah, man, all these folks talking about, they said you going at meetings telling folks, man, they ain't got this, that, and the third. You straight. I was like, yeah. Like, what you want? And I told her I wanted, like, man, that ain't nothing. Cool. That's, like, it was always fun. Like, he made everything fun, bro. Even when it's time to talk about money, it was fun. Like, when there was no serious, so my PRE or, like what we gonna do with my career, this, like, we never had them type of conversations. Man.
What was he like in the studio? Like, what were those sessions like?
Workaholic, fall asleep, wake back up and knock out 2 more songs like it ain't shit. My fun. I ain't gonna lie, this one he made me start knowing long studio sessions. I never did a long studio session, so I started recording, bro. Yeah. It's like right now, bro, I do 12-hour sessions. Man, the engineer gotta be able to keep up with me. I go to the studio every day. Like, bro, you gotta treat this shit like the trap. Like, you gotta put your work in. Like, that's what I learned. Like, bro, you got a real deal. Put your work in, bro. Like, if you ain't going, let's go and get your money. You gotta go get your money. Your money in the studio now, and you don't go to the studio. If you got work at the trap, and you don't go to the trap, how is you gonna get your money? It's like, you got a studio, and you don't go to it, how is you gonna get your money? It's like, I learned, bro, stay at the studio. Like, that's what he do, bro. The man live in the studio, bro. And now I live in it, motherfucker.
Before that, what was he doing? Just like 2-hour sessions, maybe one song?
Before that, bro, I book a 4-hour session. And I'm gonna write my songs out, have my beat ready. I'm gonna have the song already laid out. I'm gonna go knock out my 2 songs. Man, I remember when I did this shit in Cali, man, them folks said I was knocking out half of the song. Cause remember, I was knocking out half of the song. Like, man, we gonna finish the song. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna write the verse later, man. Cause, like, man, you don't go finish that motherfucking song. That what made me start freestyle. Like I said, bro, them folks, like, they seen shit in the nigga that the nigga didn't see in themselves. It's like, sometimes you just gotta listen, bro. That's why I'm good. I'm good at listening. I ain't never too big to listen. I want never getting too much money to listen, too feeling myself, too popping, I don't take none of that. I never was on none of that. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen. So, yeah, that's why I'm raw now. And I ain't doing nothing, getting bigger and better. Like, I'm really just getting started. This shit I was doing was like push-ups.
Do you still write today, or you punch in?
I don't write shit. I'm writing a book, goddamn. I'm writing a book.
And what was Dolph like away from the music? Like, what type of person was he?
Funny as hell. Funny as a mother. Don't take nothing serious. Can't get nothing serious at all. Play too much. Man, funny as hell with me. I ask him a question, he'll just look at me, and I just go my answer.
He didn't even have to say.
He don't want to talk about nothing serious. It's like, man, we finna have fun, bro. I don't want to talk about nothing serious. That what man, I'm telling you, bro. It made me, cause I come from, like, bro, I was taught, like, everything I do in life come from hustling, bro. So I take everything serious. Like, bro, that's how he was outside of music, outside of business. I mean, bro, have fun. Fun. Like, have fun. You got some money, fuck it off. You got some time, go have fun. I remember I was on the damn jet ski. He like, man, you ain't recording this shit. You ain't doing. He like, you bullshitting. Like, I'm telling you, if anything I'm doing, having fun, he was like, bro, you ain't even recording this shit, bro. You ain't having fun for you bullshit. Like, bro, have fun. You just want me to have fun. I want everybody to have fun.
Were you big on social media at that time, like when you first started getting around them and all that, or were you just not really fucking with social media?
I always been big on social media. I always post. I used to do it for the wrong reasons. Like, I used to just post what I got on, what I'm dropping, what I'm And he always used to be like, bro, post. People want to see your personality, bro. People want to see, like, how you coming about other stuff. Just, and I never was on there. I was always was just like, so I was just going to get fresh as hell, post these pictures, deal these bitches, man, do what I do, shit.
It's like you got to show them the lifestyle.
Like, show them the life, bro. Yeah. Anybody. But it makes sense. Bro, mine was so ahead of the time. Everything he used to tell me, bro, I'm applying to that because in reality, it's the truth. It's like, bro, everybody, bro, you can, motherfucker, borrowing clothes. Well, I ain't spending money on clothes. Like, bro, you got to do all this shit, man, and everybody doing the same thing. You got to be different, bro. Be yourself. It's like, man, it don't even matter if you show yourself going to the mall buying the damn clothes. Talking to the fucking cashier, man, motherfucker, borrowing clothes, man, posting pictures. Like, shit. Like, bro, motherfuckers doing everything. Everything is propped up and says, like, nah, bro, show them folks that this is what you really doing, how you really living, how, like, show these folks what you really doing, bro, because everything is propped. You know what I'm saying? And he was on that way before all these skits and all this shit that everybody doing now, all these reels, and I was on that way back then. And like I said, I didn't understand it then. I understand it more now. That's why I'm taking advantage of it.
I got to, man. Yeah.
So I've been traveling, going to overseas, doing what I do, just posting videos, letting dogs and reindeers ride me around and shit. Man, I'm living life. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know what the next, man. These folks slave and I'm living. I ain't a slave. I'm living. I'm having a ball right now.
What's been some of the favorite places you've been to so far?
At first, I just went to Finland. That was the North Pole. That was the first place I went when I got my passport. I went to the North Pole. I went straight to the North Pole, the real deal.
What made you want to go to the North Pole?
What you mean? what you think made me want to go to the North Pole? That's what I'm telling you, man. Come on, bro. I've been going to my favorite. I'm born in December, bro. Like, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm born in December. I like the cold, so I always used to go to Aspen. Like, I've been going to Aspen. I always go to Aspen for my birthdays and stuff like that. And as soon as I was able to get a passport, I'm like, man, I want to go to the coldest place I can go to. Fuck Aspen. I want to go to the coldest place I can go to. I was like, man, I want to go to the North Pole. I was just talking when I said it. And then my woman was like,
hey, reality.
It's a real, you can go to the North Pole for real. Like, it's a real Santa Claus situation going on there.
They got the reindeer and everything.
For real.
I think he's getting closer to the part where he was talking about young Dolph's
the snow up to here.
Formula.
It was fun. That was my favorite place at first. But I just went to Mexico. I want to move to Mexico. I'm moving to Mexico. I'm telling you, I gotta give me a spot in Mexico.
Where'd you go at in Mexico?
Cabo.
Okay.
They love me too. They love me. I know I speak a little Spanish and everything.
Come on, hit us with something.
Mucho grande dinero. Big money. if you couldn't comprehend it, yeah. I'm telling you. I had fun over there, I ain't gonna lie. I'm so cool as hell over there. Food. One thing I don't like about OC, man, the food. I'm gonna start packing noodles in my suitcase, bro. That's why them folks so healthy. Man, over there, bro, them folks food, they drinks don't got no sugar in it, really ain't. Man, them folks, that tequila though, that's why I'm stuck on Mexico, man. Tequila raw.
They got that pure tequila.
It's raw. Raw. No cut. No seal, no nothing. You go straight twist the bottle. Raw.
You feel like there's a difference between the tequilas, eh?
Man, huge difference.
So we get some bullshit.
Man, we cut
get some stepped on
shit. Cutting us. Them folks serving us. I don't know what they serving us. They cutting us up. The America been the biggest drug dealers it is, man. The folks, they getting their money. I ain't gonna lie. Them folks cutting us, bro. That ain't liquor. I drunk liquor. I just drunk liquor. That was liquor. I don't know what we drinking over here. Them folks handling this.
So what's on the bucket list of places you want to go to in the future then?
On my bucket list.
Hold on, let me forward it to where he was talking about young Dolph again.
I want to go to,
hold on.
I still want to go to Paris. I don't think you'll never see it again.
I hear that.
Again, they took
30.
The folks food, they drinks.
Okay, he can ready to talk about it now.
Really, folks, that tequila though, That's why I'm stuck on Mexico, man. Tequila raw.
We got that pure tequila.
That's raw.
Raw.
No cut, no seal, no nothing. You go straight twist the bottle. Raw.
You feel like there's a difference between the tequilas there?
Man, huge difference.
So we get some bullshit.
Man, we cut
we get some stepped on
shit. Cutting us. Them folks serving us. I don't know what they serving us. They cutting us up. America been the biggest drug dealers it is, man. The folks, they getting their money. I ain't gonna lie. Them folks cutting us, bro. That ain't liquor. I drunk liquor. I just drunk liquor. That was liquor. I don't know what we drinking over here. Them folks handling this.
So what's on the bucket list of places you want to go to in the future then?
On my bucket list, I ain't gonna lie, on my bucket list, I want to go to Iceland. I want to go to, I still want to go to Paris. That's on my bucket list. Because Brendan be telling me it's good shopping over there.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go to Iceland because I want to get in their lagoon. Where else? What's else on my bucket list? And I want to go to one of them places like Pakistan, Iraq, like the war. I want to go somewhere bad too, Colombia and shit. Like I want to go to that type of shit too. Like one of my main places I want to go to is for sure Colombia, Medellin.
See where Escobar is from, huh?
Yeah, Escobar died on my birthday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I be one. They said they throw a celebration for him here on December 2nd every year. So that's one of my places I for sure want to go. I got plenty of shit I want to do, bro.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button.
With no boring shit. I'm trying to have some fun. And they said the Colombian bitches different. And my bitch like bitches, so I don't go down. We having fun. I don't care.
Hey, man, live this shit up, man. We only get one life, you know what I'm saying?
You only get one, you got to enjoy it.
Yo. How would you describe Dolph's legacy? If you could put it in words.
One of a kind, never seen before. Literally one of one. He ain't seen it before. I can guarantee you, he can't. It ain't nothing to compare to it. It ain't nothing to never seen before, bro. PRE never seen before. One of one. We like a court, man. We like it's one of one. That's what this is. Paper Route Illuminati. We finna drop Paper Route Illuminati 2.
Fans waiting on that.
And we finna drop a movie too. Illuminati boys.
Wait, like y'all acting?
Nah, ain't no acting going on. This is what I'm trying to tell you. We're gonna drop a movie. This shit for real. We're gonna drop the movie. We're gonna drop Benjamin Franklin Deluxe. We're finna drop. Like I said, I'm literally working on 4 projects right now at one time. Me, myself, I'm working on 4 projects right now. I don't get no sleep.
How's that tat looking?
Huh?
How's the tat looking?
How the who?
Your tattoo.
How's the tattoo? I know it's getting there.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm thugging it out, though.
You feel that?
Huh? Do I feel it? I ain't trying to think of it. I'm trying to talk to him. Talk me through this shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, keep your mind off that shit.
Hey. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, though. Nah, this mean a lot to me, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It mean a lot to me. Like I said, the legacy. Back to the legacy, bro. This legacy, bro. Like, my Paper Route, bro, Dolph, my folks put real. They put it down, bro. Like, this shit different, bro. It's never seen before. I don't think you'll never see it again. You see it again, they took good notes. They know where they got it from, bro. That's why we do stuff for people, man. Do it again, cause bro, this you ain't gonna see this no more. I ain't gonna lie. They gotta take real close, pay good close attention, and not a lot of these niggas pay too close attention to turn to haters. So you gotta be a real nigga to man do this all over again, man. Bro, they put their real time into the legacy, bro. It's a real legacy, it's a real team, a real family. You know.
What was it like recording Role Model, the tribute track for Dolph?
When I did this song, I ain't gonna lie, when I did it, I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't even cry. I ain't gonna lie, I was recording that motherfucker, but I literally, bro, I was crying. like I was shedding tears doing it, motherfucker. You feel me? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, bro, I gotta really go in and tap into my real, how I really feel, bro, and not be holding back and watching what I say, and like I really meant what I was saying in that song, bro. Like, and I got that from, bro. I ain't gonna lie, even with the songs that Dolph always liked for me to do, bro. Like Dolph, like my team, bro. Like, yeah, I talk shit, I talk real shit, I talk big money shit, I talk a whole lot of shit. I'm gonna pop it, but if I really like them, I really talk this shit, that real shit, that talk to the women, talk to the world, talk to mine, get in folks' ears, because I'm really talented, bro. And I feel like that was a task for me that I had to do for him. Like, I ain't finna get on here and rap about what I'm about to go do about those situations or talk about, it's like, all this what it is. But it's like, I gotta talk and really get his, that was a gift to him, bro. Like, that was my role model for real. Like, it was a selfless, straight up. I ain't got no pride, no nothing. Like, I looked up to you, bro. I did everything I wanted to do with you, bro. Like, if everything go how it go, bro, I'm happy, bro. You feel me? That was my real role model. I ain't gonna lie. And that's why this song, like I said, bro, recording this song was easy, but it was hard as fuck. Because it was like, God damn, I gotta let these folks see a vulnerable side of me, bro. These folks, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't give a damn when it come to him, bro. Shit is what it is. Shit on my road, man. I ain't never looked up nobody else.
Is that one of them songs that's like tough to listen to after?
I don't listen to this song at all. If you turn it on, I listen to it. Yeah. But I'm gonna try to I don't listen to this song at all. I don't watch the video. Like, even shooting the video, like riding push and in the having all the had to have all like the past memories and stuff on the movie theater screen. Like, it was, my being it was like a real movie. Like, that's why I rented the movie theater out. Like, bro, I really sat down and put my heart into that whole concept of what I wanted to give him. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, this shit. I don't listen to this song. I don't watch the video. None at all. I can't.
No, it's understandable. It's like it's gonna bring back all those emotions and everything.
Yeah, I can't. I'd rather go listen to something turned up, go bump all that. I ain't gonna lie, I've been listening to Welcome to Dolph World. I ain't even listening to nothing but Welcome to Dolph World. I ain't been listening, but I don't listen. I've been listening to number Welcome to Dolph World all week. But this all I do. I just like listening to more uppity stuff to make me feel better, bro. I don't want to be down because he don't want a nigga to be down. Like, that's the thing. Like, them I don't want no nigga to be down, so I ain't gonna be down. I'm gonna stay up. You know what I'm saying?
Not real shit. I feel that, man. All right, so new project, Kenjamin Franklin. Going crazy, man.
Shout out to Kenny Money. I wanted to play that. I like the fact that, they're still able to represent young Dolph. You could tell, that, and I'm happy that they're not afraid to be vulnerable. I know with some people, when they see these young men and they're still doing good and they can hear the hurt of them losing their CEO, it gives them, they get a hard on. You know what I mean? You could tell some people are so evil, they get a hard on. Yeah, them niggas hurt. You know when they're a piece of shit. You know what I'm talking about? People that are pieces of shit. You could tell some of these motherfuckers that didn't have no love growing up, okay? So I had to think about that. I was driving one day, and oftentimes when I'm driving, I'm always thinking and stuff. And I said, well, God, you know what? Because I get to thinking about, God, how is it that some of these people are just so animalistic? They get a thirst and a lust out of seeing somebody die about words, right? And then I had to think about, some of these folks ain't had no love. I can't expect for people to be like me, because I had a lot of love poured into me growing up, okay? I had a structure growing up, okay? I had that. So I can't expect for somebody else who has never really had that, has had a hard life. And it's a lot of people have hard lives, because oftentimes when people have hard lives, you take homeless people, they will share with you in a minute. A lot of people that have not had a whole lot, they tend, a lot of them, some of them tend to give. You know what I mean? They'll give more, they'll try and share more than anybody. But some of these people, I guess coupled with, probably at the core of it, you got to be mentally ill to feel like that it is okay to just kill a person because you mad at them. Okay. But then I get to thinking about these motherfuckers ain't that crazy, because they duck and dodge the law like a bunch of bitches. They trying to snitch. I mean, if you look at some of these folks' histories, they've snitched on people. Okay. But they be the main ones wanting to call somebody a snitch. Right? All you gotta do is look at the public site and look at their crime. And if the crime don't go with the time, they some motherfucking snitches. Don't you ever think that they was able to afford a lawyer. Did you hear what I say? If the crime don't go with the time, the bitch is a snitch. Don't you ever think that they just had a good ass lawyer. Now they've been telling. Okay? They've been telling. A whole heap of people. The real little T. I'm just saying, I ain't talking about nobody. I'm just saying. You know, the main people that be trying to call folks snitches, they be the snitches. All you got to do is look at the public sites. You ain't got to try and get nobody to show you no sealed documents. You ain't got to try to wonder what's in those sealed documents. All you got to do is go look at the public sites and go look at the crimes that they have committed. And then turn around and look at the times that they served. If it don't add up, it's some shit in the game. Always remember that. That rhymes. If the crime don't go with the time, okay, I got to figure out the next thing to come behind it. Okay? The next rhyme, I'm going to think about it. But it makes people feel good to see these young men hurt, hurt like this. And I think it's sad, young Dolph, like he said, he was one of one. If you think about it, he was one of one. We all know that he was one of one. You know why? Because they had such an urgency to kill him. And what's so sad is you had a bunch of black, nappy neck, cuckabug head Negroes that wanted him gone. That's the sad part about it. I can't stand no evil Negro. I can't stand for people to sit up and know that something is evil and try and justify it, and then you sit up and look at them, they smirk and look just like the devil. You can tell when people are devilish. That's why I stick by myself a whole lot, because I can't stand real devilish spirits. And there's a lot of that in the atmosphere. That's why I've always been one of those ones that didn't go along to get along. People like to gang up on folks. That's it right there, KD. If the crime doesn't go with the time, that ninja dropped the dime. That's it. That's it right there, y'all. Let me put that up there. That's it. If the crime don't go with the time, that ninja dropped the dime. That's exactly what happened. Okay? So that's why it be easy when these folks sitting up talking about, well, this person is a snitch. I was looking at talking about that Mr. N is a snitch. Mr. N ain't no damn snitch. Mr. N is real astute and crafty. He was real crafty with what he said. He knew how to put it out there. He knew how to say what he wanted to say without really just throwing everybody up under the bus. Okay? Right? And because I ain't want to be on those stands and be called to court or nothing like that, I ain't go. It's a whole lot of shit. People gonna learn that it's let people, it's just some things that once they put it out there, you just lay it like that. You don't touch it. He laid it out there nicely, and he still ain't wasn't snitching. Mr. N ain't said nothing that wasn't already out there. Okay. And then he one of the ones that's bold enough to say something. Okay. The same thing Mr. N says a whole lot of people think and have probably said before. Okay? But I think it's a darn shame, okay, that these young men didn't get the opportunity to experience, okay, that these people didn't give them the opportunity to experience. They were so jealous hearted to experience their CEO that was helping to change their lives. Okay. You know, I think the thing that I get floored about, I'm like, dog, you know, we're all Black people. We've all had some struggle. I know that we've seen our parents and our grandparents and stuff, especially if you come up in North Memphis, you come up in South Memphis, you've seen struggle, and you've seen struggle more than anything else. And so you finally get a foothold in something, and you see us doing it in our community, and then they go and gun down a Black man and try and justify it. Jealousy, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's not the white folks that's holding us back in our community. The number one thing that's holding the Black community back is jealousy. A lot of people don't want to talk about it, but it's the damn truth. Jealousy is the number one thing. Anytime we could try and justify a bunch of damn clowns killing a man because of some words, jealousy is at the core of it, and mental illness. Okay? Because we say low down. A lot of people can be low down, but they'll stop short of just killing somebody. At the core of it is jealousy, and jealousy and mental illness, it just don't mix. Jealousy and mental illness don't mix at all. And so we got that jealous spirit, and you know, people sit up and say, well, look at his artist now. That man was such a damn genius. He built a solid foundation. Because see, I see a lot of other foundations. I see they built their mansions on sand. They built some sand mansions. That's the reason why they're looking over their shoulders. Okay? You can't build a house on sand. I always say that. Because any wind that comes, a strong wind that comes through, it's going to blow it down. It ain't built on no solid foundation. We see that young Dolph built Paper Route Empire on a solid foundation because it still stands even after they put him in the grave. Let me tell y'all something. It wasn't young Dolph. They would have left young Dolph alone if he had gave up the dream. It was the dream that they was after. Okay. It was the dream. They saw that he was building a legacy. It was the legacy that they was after. Now they ass is looking at going to do some fair time, and the legacy still stands. What a bunch of damn fools they are. Okay. The legacy still stands. The very thing that they was after. They knew they couldn't stop him. So they said, if we kill the physical and put this man in his grave, then the legacy will fail and the dream. Then y'all hear folks on the internet saying, y'all need y'all bills paid. We'll pay y'all bills. Y'all ain't gonna be able to pay y'all bills. Them boys doing real good. What can the money say? I sleep real good knowing that I take care of my family. I take care of myself. I don't worry about nothing. The legacy lives on, okay? And that's the very thing that they was after. You know, I when I think about what they did, I kind of think about it's equivalent to me what happened in that situation years ago. I watched this case, and I watched it every single day. For some reason, I had an interest in it, and that was when that case was going on in North Carolina with Ray Caruth. Okay, he was a Carolina Panther that had gotten the girl pregnant, Sharika Adams. And I think they said she had been a stripper or something, but he got her pregnant, and he didn't want to pay child support. A damn fool out the books. Okay. I get that from my grandma. My grandmama say some people such damn fools. It ain't even normal or natural for somebody to be such a damn fool like that. It's got to be, they got to be something made up out of the damn books. Okay. So he was a damn fool out the books. Okay. And so he wanted to kill the baby. He didn't want the baby. So in order to keep the baby from being born, he told them to kill the girl. But guess what? The baby lived. The girl gone, but the baby lives on. Okay? The very thing that he wanted gone lives on. And he went and did his time. He's somewhere up under a rock. Okay? He out now. He did his 18, 19 years. He got away. But he lost his career. He lost everything. And the legacy of Sharika lives on. The very thing that he wanted dead. They wanted what he was building dead. They was after the paper route empire. They was after their legacy, and it lives on. They can't stop that. You can't stop the work of God. That's the reason why these bitches around here scared now, because they know that it's some type of federal investigation going on. And so in order to amp themselves up, to make themselves feel good, there's, well, you know, such and such know somebody that they got a family member that's a federal. You think they willing to go do fair time? You think that they got control over a whole federal organization? You got to be a damn fool out the books too. I don't like damn fools. Okay? See, there's a fool and there's a damn fool, and I don't like no damn fools. So when I hear people say stuff like that, I know it's got to be something wrong with them. Okay? And so they took his life because they was after the legacy. Okay? They was after the legacy. They messed up their own lives. They're going to lose their fortunes. You have to reap what you sow. Do y'all think that God is going to allow them to get away with what they did? It ain't nothing right about what they did. And some of these people that's thinking that it was right and justified in what they did, they need to take a look at their own damn life. And then change their mindset, and maybe them blessings will hit. Because if you talking about, well, I'm paying all my bills, bitch, if you struggling, that ain't no life. Because see, you ain't supposed to struggle. So you need to take a look at your mindset and how you living and change your mindset. And then you supposed to live life more abundantly. See, God says, I come to give you life and give you life more abundantly. In other words, it is against the will of God to be broke, busted, and disgusted. And that's why I refuse to be. Okay? That's why I don't identify with these. Well, you know, I struggle. I sure had to do this. I put food on the table. You understand now. I don't understand. I live by the word of God. I got a different type of mindset. And don't y'all know people get mad at me for that? They don't want you to talk about the abundance of God. Why? It ain't right for you to talk about the abundance of God, because folks say you bragging. God says, I come to give you life and give you life more abundantly. So when I say, even if I got overheads out of this world, no, I ain't struggling. You think I'm going to speak that up into my life? Hell no. I don't have no broke down, busted mindset. And I don't have them type of Negroes around me. Okay? So when they get mad and say she got her nose turned up, you're damn right. I don't deal in garbage. You think I'm going to go along to get along with your twisted, miserable ass sitting up wanting to throw stones at folks like Mr. N say when you trying to hurt somebody? what do you say? Somebody trying to get they car going, you throwing rocks at them? No, I can't go along with you on that. I'm too righteous for that. I got to give me some abundance. Okay? So when folks get around here and want to start double teaming folks, because you can tell when people weak, they feel like it's strength in numbers. All we got to do is double team them. What you think, T? No, I can't go along with that. You got an issue with that person, let it be one-on-one. Okay? But you can't come and get me. Now, if it's my friends, now I'm rocking with my friends. But you can't come and get me to help you to double team a person. Y'all seen how these folks on here tried to double team me, and I stood 10 toes down. They did everything that they could to try to get me to change my narrative. They wanted me to stop defending young Dolph. You can't stop a person that is led by God. These motherfuckers got bitches in high places that they should only have God. They ain't none of my motherfucking God. So I had no fear. Okay? So when they sent that motherfucker to my door that day, the day my daddy died, March 27th of 2022, 2023, I had just walked in the house and I looked at my camera and that motherfucker was standing on my camera with all that red on. I was trying to process that my daddy had just died. And I was like, well, dog, I don't want no company right now. My dad ain't even been dead 2 hours. Somebody already at my door. It didn't even dawn on me that they had sent a bitch to my house. Okay? I don't open my door anyways, but we was able to get him on that camera. And he better be glad. He better be glad. And he don't even know, because he ain't had no face mask on or nothing. He don't even know if he being watched or not. But he better be glad. See, that's how righteous I am. That's why I know he walks with me. He better be glad, because I was going to light his motherfucking ass up. I was already mad and stressed out that my daddy was gone. They sent him, but that bitch was going to leave in a meat bag. Okay? So that's the energy and the spirit that's around Memphis. Okay. See, and a lot of times these men like being sent out, because most real gangsters don't bother no women. I grew up around street dudes, real street dudes. Okay. Real street dudes that had dealings with Craig Pettis and stuff. My cousins and them, they don't deal with that. They ain't going after no women. That's why I know these Negroes is wanksters. They sissies. That's why I call them sissies. I mean it. Okay? And so what they do is they be glad to try to mess with some of these women. That's why the internet is the best thing ever happened to them, because they got this sick mindset. They're predators anyways. They're sexual predators. But I'm telling you, that's the reason why I always let it be known, bitch, I ain't no victim. Okay? I ain't no victim. And when you come around me, you are a threat to my person. You got to leave here, brother. You got to go. That's it. That's all. You got to go. And so what they do is, he said, town women and children are off limits. That's right. And so what they wanted to do, and so there's a spirit in Memphis. Okay. It's a spirit of jealousy. I know it. I'm born and raised in Memphis. There's a spirit of jealousy with all of the talent that lingers in Memphis and God has blessed these Negroes with. All it takes is hard work. Somebody that's a real role model to try and help you. And they allowed the devil to trick them into killing him. Like I always say, it's these black boys that's talented in this rap situation. So you got people like Yo Gotti and them that's basically raping them financially. They getting paid 6, 7, 8 times. Moneybag is talented enough to be a multi millionaire. I ain't no hater. He got the talent. Instead, he got process service chasing him down because as talented as he is, as much money as he bring in, he ain't even getting half of it. So they want to be able to financially rape these dudes and make them famous, but it ain't no generational wealth circulating. They might be able to take care of mama, but they sure can't really take care of nobody else. Okay? And so it's a darn shame that that spirit lingers, and it makes me shame. Okay? It makes me shame how that spirit lingers in our community, especially in the Memphis community. And so I thank the Lord. I think one of the reasons, I talk about Black youngster. And the only reason why I keep bringing this up about Black youngster is because I heard somebody say this. Black youngster thought that he was going to exert fear in the Memphis community, and he got them folks on his ass. He thought that they was going to be able to participate in what they did to young Dolph and then exude fear in the Memphis community, as if he had more power than law enforcement. Okay? Anyways, I ain't going to say nothing else about that. All right? But you have to watch what you do. Because when they killed him, y'all, they wanted to be able to laugh about it and brag about it. And anybody that dare says that it was wrong. They wanted to put fear out there into the atmosphere. And you got a bunch of damn fools that's supposed to be men that run around here all grouped up with these damn men that they call rappers, getting on their knees, doing anything they say do for crumbs off of the table. Bitch, you can't even move out of Memphis yourself, bitch. You still living in the hood. You, let alone your mama. How you gonna be a damn hit man? You can't even move your whole family out of the hood. How you gonna let somebody make you get on your knees and be a damn shade tree hit man and be that damn flunky just for crumbs off of the damn table? And then they got kids and stuff that they leave out here. Because surely enough now, you think you're going to knock somebody off like Young Dolph that's got men around him like Daddy-O and all his artists that made money, and you think you ain't going to have no repercussions? We already know a lot of the reasons why that Yo Gotti and them wasn't retaliated on is because Young Dolph didn't want to let them trick him out of, because they wanted to see him dead or in jail. We already know that his artists, them dudes come from a different era. Fizzle and Kenny Money, and I believe even Key Glock and them, they're a whole different damn breed. Okay? I don't think they got no issues with having money to play with, as Moneybag Yo said, right? Because they got it for real. They ain't got no process service chasing them down. Okay? And so, but shout out to Moneybagg Yo, because I actually like his music, okay? But I think it's a darn shame, okay, that spirit still lingers. I just be throwing out shots. Y'all know I talk shit. But I think it's a damn shame that that spirit still lingers in the Memphis community. And ain't nobody saying nothing. You know, ladies, because there's a lot of pretty women in Memphis. Okay? And so they're able to get to the men with the money. Ain't no damn way I'm going to have a man that lay in the bed with me and I can't influence him. And so that's why I know the mindset of a lot of these women, all they care about is red bottoms. They try to get them babies when they got money now. They're going to come up pregnant. Okay, that's the game now. They get what they can, and when they feel like he get ready to pull away, women can feel when men pulling away, they go ahead and get pregnant. So they can get a check. So that's if he got some money, okay, not the broke ones, okay. So, ladies, how is it that you supposedly you talking about this your man and you can't other than his mama, you supposed to be the biggest influence on him, especially if you his wife and you got his children. And so I think it is humiliating. It should be for some of these damn fools to be sitting up representing some organization talking about they done killed another black man and all they getting is crumbs. For crumbs off of the damn table. It ought to be an insult for anybody to ask you to be their damn hitman. It ought to be an insult. But unfortunately, when you're a damn fool, you don't know that. And so that's why I continue to promote on my channel what young Dolph, because we have to keep his legacy going, right? We want other young men to truly build what young Dolph has built without the blood. Okay, we don't want these young men and old ones too if they got a damn dream too. Okay, because a lot of we don't talk about these. We'll talk about because y'all know how I am, because I was getting ready to go in on some shit, but we're gonna talk about that another time. Okay, but even if you got an old one that still got a dream and got the work ethic, we want them to be able to build solid foundations. Because a lot of people build their houses on sand. And so when folks sit up and say, well, she over there talking about young Dolph, this is my damn channel. See, that's mental illness right there. Because no, bitch. Let me tell y'all something. Because see, I had an anger to come over me. No bitch will ever tell me how to run this motherfucker over here. So I talk about whatever I want to talk about. If I want to talk about young Dolph every day, this is my shit. We'll run it 24 hours if I want to. I'll go to sleep on this motherfucker with young Dolph picture up and wake up at 5 o'clock and say, y'all, I just woke up and got the damn boogers out of my eyes. I'm getting ready to talk about him some more. Never turn it off. I can do that if I want to. It's mine. Okay. And so that's why I say that spirit, that witchcrafty spirit. See, that witchcrafty spirit is a spirit of control. You do you ought to be doing what I want you to do. You got me. Ain't nobody, you better ask my mama. Now, I was always a good girl, but my mama always say, even right now, Lord, I did all I could. That girl ain't never been able to do nothing with her. She always did what she wanted to do. That's right. Just thank God I wasn't no bad girl, but I did what I wanted. You think I'm going to get on this motherfucker and let a bunch of damn cuckabug heads tell me how to run my shit. Hell no. And I respect my mama to the fullest. I love her. But I always told her, Mama, I got to try it. Girl, leave that alone. I'm doing it. And then I do it. And most of the time, it was always successful. Okay? So I think that jealousy and that witchcrafty spirit of control, see, it's a lot of people that's got witchcraft on them, which is why young Dolph is no longer here. You don't be successful. You dumb yourself down. You don't say what I don't want you to say. And I want to be able to sabotage you in the background, and you better not say or do nothing. You take it. That's the spirit of witchcraft. And if you dare try to be great, I'm going to do something to you. That's the reason why there's that spirit of witchcraft. Okay? I don't carry no spirit of witchcraft. You're not going to hear me trying to tell somebody else to do what I want them to do. Why you ain't doing what I want you to do? I ain't no witch. And I don't have mental illnesses. Okay? So the truth of the matter is, our city ain't going to be able to move ahead. And I feel like I got a right to say it. I think Mr. N from Memphis. He had a right to get on here and speak righteously. I don't give a damn who he got an issue with. He had the right to get on here and do it. If you ask me, he spared some of these Negroes. Because I could have asked him the right questions, and I believe he would have told it. Okay? Mr. N is from Memphis. He know. One thing they can't say is he lying. These folks know that man went on here lying. I wouldn't have had him on here. It was some things he might have took back, but I ain't no damn fool. I've been an investigator for a long time. If that man backpedal on something as serious as that situation, I wouldn't get ready to go after him and tell him, well, why you say that? I left what I do. I'm classy. I left it right alone because I know he had a reason to do it. But one thing for sure, he ain't lied. Everything he said sounded familiar to me. Sound like some people that I know had already said it. It sounds familiar. Okay. And so we see Ken and Money in them, and even 4 years. I don't think that they will ever stop celebrating. Yeah, Mr. N know him real well. Yeah, shout out to Justice for Dolph too. They'll never stop celebrating. I was listening to somebody that knows Key Glock very, very well. And they said this some months ago. They said, wow. They said, you know what? Key show did worship Young Dolph. Key ain't gonna never get over what happened to Young Dolph. Key still cry about what happened to him. To this day, he cry about what happened to him. And so I don't get on here and I don't say a whole lot of stuff because I know that gives a bunch of vampires and adrenaline. Them niggas over there crying. That makes them feel good because they ain't had no motherfucking love in their life. Okay? They want to sit up and call people snitches. I can't. I can't get off of that because I worked Crime Stoppers for many years. I know the main ones that be sitting up talking about, somebody is a snitch. It's because they think folks don't know that they won. Okay, people have a lot to say when they think you haven't pulled their card. When they think you don't know. Okay, they have a lot to say. Okay, and I ain't looked at nobody's because people get it. She know I'm a snitch. Nah, I don't know. Fuck you. I don't want to know nothing about you. Okay, I'm talking about the damn trolls in the background that's scared. Okay, and so I worked Crime Stoppers for years, so I know a lot of, especially them drug busts. They go on because somebody's friend then got mad at them. They mad because they'll call the police on them up there at the y'all all just hear the 911 calls come in. Such and such up there on the corner selling weed. They mad because they think they partner who they dabbing it up with all day, every day. They done snitched. That's why I tell them 528 cash, get you some damn money. Okay, it ain't nothing wrong with telling, but get you some money. Some of them so bitter they do it for. I'm gonna call the toll on that bitch ass nigga. Why don't you go ahead and get paid for it? Okay. They mad because they feel like their friend is got $5 more than them. He able to buy him some cocaine. I still gotta smoke a crack rock. He mad because he gotta smoke. He gotta smoke a rock. That's how bad it is. And so at the root of all of this is jealousy. And it lingers over the city of Memphis. They can't afford no they broke junkies. They can't afford no damn cocaine anyway. They smoking rocks. So go to Crime Stoppers, maybe you can get you 2 instead of 1. He said they called the tip line. Right. Plus size baddie says, Dolph changed the game for all the artists. I don't think none of these artists coming up trying to sign into the label. That's why higher ups was mad. He was gonna show them the game where they didn't have to be taken advantage of by the Jay-Z's and the Clive Davises and the Puffies. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all, it's not surprising to me that the record label is being destroyed like this. I mean, it's evil. So we already knew at some point God was going to tear it down. God says the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Okay. And so it's a whole lot of talented artists and singers and movie producers and music producers and actresses and actors who are real talented that ain't willing to sell their soul. So we already know that the evil industry is being torn down. The rest of a lot of them dying out, and they should have been dead. Okay, because anytime you do the type of evil stuff that some of these folks do, they should have been gone. Okay, because God is going to tear it down in order for something to be built back up right. That's why when folks start get crying and going on about stuff, it done crumbled. Everything ain't bad that crumbles. Oftentimes it is imperative that it is torn down so it can be built back up right. That's why I always say, trust the damn process. The only way back up is down. Okay? And then you're able to build that thing right. Because I'm telling y'all something, God got his people everywhere. And so, we see, our little Boosie get ready to go. And I gotta say this because Boosie is my era. Boosie is one of my favorite artists. I gotta be honest, he is. But Lil Boosie gotta pay for his sins. Lil Boosie beat the odds and was supposed to do life and got a sentence reversed. I already knew when they was pulling Lil Boosie over, they was looking to get him. They was looking to get him. Okay. And so now he gotta go. And do I think that he's one of those elitists? Maybe he was at some point, but we already know that he ain't now because he can't even get. Anytime you get two people to come to your movie premiere, hell no, you ain't in the end on nothing. You on the outs. And so he got to go pay for his sins. He got to reap what he sowed on a whole lot of stuff. One thing for sure is coming back. Okay. Okay. And so he's going to jail. A whole lot of, he ain't gonna be by himself. So see, that's the thing about it, because he's got a real close relationship with CMG. I don't know if they're gonna be housed in the same facilities, okay? Because he way in Louisiana or in Georgia. And I don't know where they're gonna send Black Youngster and Yo Gotti and them, okay? But the thing about it is they'll get to share their stories, okay? And who's to say, when people are evil and they feel like they're supposed to kill folks just because they mad at them, sometimes they got to be locked behind the wall, and maybe it'll give them the opportunity to redeem themselves, okay? Become jailhouse pastors. Black Youngster always talking about God. Enroll says feds put you out of state. Okay, well, they might end up in the same facility. Okay. But shout out to Kenny Money. Okay. I love it that he's doing the darn thing. And listen, y'all, I don't have no hate or anything for no Yo Gotti. No money bag, yo, or none of them. I'm just very disappointed in them being Memphians. Head and Zach ain't even from Memphis. But he was one of my favorite players. The other half of my family is in Indiana. Okay. He was real cool with my cousin's brother, Bunzy Wells. And so I'm just really disappointed in these brothers. Okay. That that they would do this not just to another Black man, but also a fellow Memphian. They was wronger than two left legs. Okay? They was wronger than two left legs. And I know people think that it's gonna end up right now. You can't make wrong right. Y'all hit the like button. You can't make wrong right. And so when I see Kenny Money, them look like money. You could tell when somebody ain't got no damn money. Them boys got money, and you can look at them and tell they got it. Okay. Yeah, shout out to the chat. All the people, it's a let me see, it's a lot of people up in here. I wish they'd come out of the bushes. Y'all come out the bushes and talk. I'm looking at the live studio back there. It's saying 920 views. So it's been at least 900 and something people in here. Hey, Tony P. Yeah, you can tell when folks got money. You can look at them and tell when they got some money. You can tell when they done had money and they ain't got it no more. They start looking different. But them brothers got money. He showed them the formula. They still got Daddy O. Daddy O know exactly what young Dolph know. And people tried to hang him on the cross. They tried to hang Daddy O on the cross. I think it's a damn shame when they want to try to blame an innocent man for something. They want to try to blame an innocent man for something and let the guilty ones go free. It's a lot of people that are humans that are just freaks of nature. That's what they are. They freaks of damn nature. Their mindset is ugly, and a lot of them is ugly too physically. They said, "Do not hate, get money. Hot shit brings the feds." Yes, it do. Because I haven't seen you on here. Divine Black Roses, Daddy O, the blueprint. Yeah, Daddy O. Listen, Daddy O was one of the ones that helped young Dolph. You heard that this guy that that got on my channel some years ago. I actually had recognized his face because his sister is my Facebook friend, and he talked about he's friends with young Dolph's father, and I know he's telling the truth because his sister knows them. She's always posting on Dolph's birthday. She's always posting on his death day and all of that. They call him May May and all of that. And he got up there. His name is, what's Tasha's brother name? I can't think of his name right now. He got the dreads. But he says that Adolph Sr. and him, he was real close with Adolph Sr. And he said when Dolph was killed, Adolph Sr. called him and said, "Man, They just called me and told me they just killed Dolph up here on Airways at the cookie shop. We're about to go up here. You know, they messed up. They did a lot to my videos. I hope the ones that did that to my videos, God gonna get them. Okay, some of them are already in jail. Some of them get ready to go. Okay, I was getting ready to say why they was getting ready to go, but I ain't gonna say it. Okay, but those were that young man actually really knows them, and he used to he knew Dolph, and he used to hang with Adolph Senior. Okay, and so for them to kill him, and did y'all see how some of these folks was acting after it first happened? How happy they was, how they thought their life. Yo Gotti got some money now. He looks different. He able to buy him a toupee for his face. Okay, that toupee beard he got. He able to buy him a nice wig for his face. He got a damn wig on top of his damn head. He don't look like the before November the 17th of 2021. He wasn't looking like that. He looked like he got some money now. They did promote him. Okay. But I think it's a darn shame to take money to take down another black man. Okay. And so now I wonder if he, looking at Mr. N, say he don't think that they have any regrets. But I bet you they do. I bet you he do. He gonna start speaking out when they start draining that money. If he stay out, and I've been telling y'all this for the longest, I've been saying this now for a long time. If he don't go to jail, it ain't gonna be because he wasn't in a fight. He gonna have to pay, and he gonna have to fight to stay on the outside of them walls. And when they finish with him, he gonna know he been in a fight. And then you're gonna start seeing humility in them eyes. Okay. Because God ain't gonna stop. Okay. Until all of them regret what they did to that boy. I'm gonna tell y'all something. What the federal government will do. They'll keep you in court and make you spend all your money on lawyers. And then they'll turn around and freeze your accounts up where you can't even pay them. Okay. So Mr. N knows damn well they wish they didn't do that to Dolph. They would have made more money with him alive because that competition would have been up, up, up. Dolph would have recruited folks. Yeah. But it's a darn shame, though, when one person wants to be the man. Competition is what makes you better. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Competition is what keeps you on your toes. It keeps you innovative. It makes you better. Competition is good. You don't get laxed. And that's why they can't ascend to another dimension as it relates to this music type situation. Cause see, they kind of followed everything young Dolph did. They ain't got him around now to give him ideas. They stagnant. They stuck on ideas that he had already put out there 10 years ago. They stuck in 2021. They just caught up to what young Dolph was in 2021 before they killed him. They're trying to floss off of that. They're trying to recreate that. So they stuck in 2021. They can't move past that because they took him down. He ain't got no more ideas. He ain't here to get him no more damn ideas. Okay. I tell you. Greatface says Key Glock pissing them off though, dropping new music. Them other dudes ain't got permission to drop yet. They better not mess with him. Because we already know it's something about them. We rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Because when they get mad and jealous, they feel like they supposed to kill somebody. They'll forget that the feds watching them. Oh, well, I want that nigga dead. Slobbing and foaming and snotting and shit coming all up out their damn nose. That's how they get mad and jealous. Okay? But they better not mess with him. Okay? And so God is putting Kenny Money and all of them, they humbled, they right in the right positions that they should be in. And when them damn fools go to jail, okay, that think that thought that they was going to corner the market. Okay, they're gonna be the face of Memphis, and they'll be able to help other young men that really want it, that's got their mind right, and teach them the real independent route. Because head, you didn't do it right, head. Emerald says, they folks said God won the war and Dolph won the people. Folks think that's a win, but you don't win shit when you kill your competition. That's suckers. I'm telling you. Greyface says 2 weeks ago, Moneybag said he was about to drop new music. His boss man told him, "Hold up, it's glow time." Well, he'll let him drop now. See, he be wanting him to go up against Key Glock. So Key Glock said he gonna drop. So I guarantee you, when Key Glock didn't put the date that he was gonna drop, but see, with him and Moneybag, they saw Key Glock said he gonna drop. So like he probably told Moneybag, get your music together, and then when Key Glock finally put out the date that he gonna drop, you'll already have your music together. You'll drop the same day. I mean, he's sick like that. That man is twisted. Mm-hmm. Y'all run the lights up for me. Okay. That's right. Nobody's untouchable. Parnell says, I think Glow only wants saving CMG time for her to get her own label. Mm-hmm. I hope Glorilla got a plan. I hope she got a plan, because when people ships start sinking, they go into survival mode. And I mean, right now they giving her a little bit, and it's gonna get less and less, and then it's gonna get to the point where they're gonna let her know, well, we own everything. So I hope she's doing something for herself so that she can keep residuals. I hope that she got some smart people around her. But in order for him to be messing with her like that, she couldn't. Because he don't really mess with people that don't allow him to take advantage of them. They said Glow might have a missing contract missing with. But there has to be a change, a mindset change in our city. You know, I mean, when did we become so messed up that we want to, like, we want to corner everything? Everything that we do, we're supposed to be building to make good for ourselves, and also to make it even better for the people that come behind us. You know, I don't like people that's got that mindset, well, you know, I had to pick cotton for 100 years, and you need to pick cotton too. No, we fight to make it better for ourselves so we don't have to pick cotton and be damn slaves, and to make it even better for the generations. We're supposed to be building for to leave legacies anyways. You got folks that don't even care about their own damn kids. I'm just trying to live. They ain't even thinking about my kids grown. And so then when they die, they ain't got no type of insurance. They ain't left no insurance to their kids. They ain't even got no damn burial insurance, which is why a lot of these folks, but they balls. You see a lot of these so-called dudes that's out here swinging. Y'all know I'm old. They call themselves out here swinging. All they got is the damn money in their pocket, and when they get some money, they go and spend it on rags and prostitutes. Okay. And regular ass cars that they can't keep. Okay. And then when their asses die, they ain't even got no insurance. They family out here selling spaghetti plates and fish plates. Meaning what they, so those kind, but they call themselves with swinging and out here balling. And so really those kind, they just need to put their ass in a box and bury them in the damn backyard. Throw their ass in the grave. Put them in a box and bury them. Okay? Because people don't think about their families and stuff anymore. It's just about me, myself, and I right now in this moment. Selfish. I don't like selfish people. Said some don't go to the doctor, sure don't. Yeah, I don't like selfish people. You have to be very careful about that, because more you can tell when people are takers. Their spirit, people need to be more in tune to the spiritual world. I know just as good when a person is a taker, you can feel that spirit is on them. They start to drain your energy before they ever even ask you for anything. They just got that taking spirit. They start pulling your good energy like a damn energy vampire. Okay. We was talking about Kenny Money. We was talking about Lil Boosie get ready to go to jail. I don't know what to say. I heard somebody say Lil Boosie's supposed to get 10 years, but I don't know if it's true though. It might be. Anyway, y'all, I said I wasn't going to stay on here long. Y'all, I ain't had no sleep since my birthday. Really, I haven't. I haven't caught up on my sleep since my birthday, and I'm going to catch up on me some sleep tonight. Spoiled and selfish is the most dangerous. You know, I'm spoiled, but I'm not selfish. And see, I'm going to tell you something. I've had somebody, I've a couple, well, you know, you have people say, well, you selfish. No, I'm not selfish. I'm a giver. And I give 100%. But I'm strong enough to withhold and say, you ain't getting a motherfucking thing from me unless you're going to replicate it, because I'm a giver. You're not going to deplete me. That means that we're going to give to each other. Some people, all they know how to do is take. And I can't stand no takers. I'm spoiled. I like to be babied. I like to be rubbed. I like to be assured that everything is okay. I'm just one of those ones. When I spend the night with my mama, I lay right up under her in her bed, okay? I still got my bedroom, but I lays in the bed with my mama. But I'm not a spoiled, selfish person. I've always been a giver, but you get nothing from me unless you're going to replicate it. Now, if I just give you something because it's out of the kindness of my heart, you ain't got to give it back. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like in relationships. That's why when I'm going through something, I start leaning on my friends and stuff too much. I start thinking, okay, I know I've been calling them and I've been leaning on them a whole lot. I know they got problems too. That clicks into my mind, because a lot of times we're going through stuff. We'll forget. We'll call and we'll pour out on our friends and stuff, and we'll forget to ask them, is you okay? You know, how your day going? This, and that. That's why it's not good to be selfish. Even when you're going through, you'll forget. But if you ain't a selfish person, at some point, that's supposed to click into your mind. Oh, Lord, I sure have been pouring out on my friend. I need to make sure that they're okay too. You don't want to deplete people. You're supposed to pour back into people the exact same thing that they pour into you. That's how people don't get depleted. If I'm pouring into you, you pouring back into me, everybody is energized. But if you a damn taker, you gonna deplete me. Use a damn energy vampire. You can't be around me. Because now I ain't got the energy to do nothing. We already have our own battles. Everybody, if they lying, if they don't say it, everybody got a mental battle. We have to fight every day because we're tired as fuck trying to build something. I got to work. I want to do this. I want to make myself better in this. I want to do this. I want to do that. Mentally, it's a battle. So if you get a bunch of damn energy vampires around you that just come around you to take, all of a sudden you ain't even mentally stable enough to take care of yourself. They done drain you. Okay? They'll drain you. Now all of a sudden you ain't motivated to do nothing. Before that energy vampire came, you was doing something. You was taking care of yourself. It might not have been what you wanted, but you was able to do that. But they come and they start sucking. I'm going to tell you something about people. They will attach to you like a damn leash. And once they drain you of everything, and your body is lifeless, and you fall to the ground because they have drained you spiritually, you messed up. Physically, emotionally, they'll step over your ass, look down at you and step over your ass, and move on to the next person and attach to them and say, I thought she was a strong black woman. I thought you was strong with a K. I thought she was a strong black woman. That's what they'll do to you. Hell, motherfucking no. It's okay to be selfish in that aspect. I hear people say all the time they let folks make them feel guilty when they weak minded. Well, they say I'm selfish. Lady, you is almost you already sitting at the crazy house door. All they got to do is push you in. You already mentally unstable. And you gonna let somebody go ahead and push you in because run you crazy with their guilt? All because they want to drain you? Hell no. You know when people for you because they come in and they see where you're lacking at, and we all lack. We all have our shortcomings. We all have our depressive stages because I used to go through them stages in the wintertime. I used to have that seasonal depression whereas I wasn't motivated to really do nothing. But when people really for you, they come in and they see your shortcomings. Baby, you ain't on your game on this. Let me help you. Not let me motivate you and add more to your plate. Now, bitch, you trying to run me crazy. A lot of people lose their mind because their brain is overworked. And so they get men and women, baby, I'm going to motivate you to be your best while they sitting looking at you work everything. And then to tell you, you was like this. It was already like this when I got here. I ain't get ready to help you, but waiting for you to take care of them. To figure it out for them. I'm going to motivate you to do it. No, you motivate me by helping me. Or else I don't need you. Okay? So oftentimes when you've had some shortcomings, when you was going through some stuff and some things weren't up to par, God allowed it to happen at that time to run a Negro, whether it was a man or a woman, about your motherfucking life before they mess your life up. Then you look back on and say, damn, what was I thinking about? I was a pack rat. I was this. I was doing it. What in the hell? What? You had to go through that season. Okay? So that vulture could move right along. Okay? I can't stand no takers. When you start to feel a release, and not people just giving you stuff or trying to help you because they want something from you, ladies. Because some women ready to go to bed with any man that give them $2. Girl, he bought me a ceiling fan. That's gonna be my husband. No, they come in and they want to see you do well. They don't come in and put more on your plate. They come in to help you. They come in to help you be better. They don't come in and add to their issues to your plate and then sit back and talk about you. Why you can't juggle your life and mine too? You ain't figuring it out for me right. You got a lot of women that's stressed out. Women do it all of the time. Men don't do it like that. I got to be honest. Men don't let women stress them out like that. Before they'll leave and go be with another damn woman. Women lose their minds trying to figure something out for a big, overgrown, old, rusty, crusty ass motherfucker. And they overwork their brain while they got small kids that need them and end up in the damn crazy house because he's looking for her to figure it out for his rusty ass, as well as figure everything else out for herself and her kids. Okay? So now you don't let people make you feel guilty in some aspects of being. You gotta be selfish because you got to be able to maintain your mental state. Because a lot of these people now, they're inhumane. They on a mission to do nothing but take. That's it. That's all. Okay. I ain't gonna have no damn stroke. Daddy DM. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I've been on here 2 hours. I said I wasn't gonna do but an hour and a half. I did two. Y'all done rocked out with me. Yeah, I had a campaign going. Nobody gave me anything on my campaign. I was hoping some of the people in the bushes would give on the campaign, because when they be in the bushes like that, I mean, that means they coming back. They like the show. Okay. When you like the show, you're supposed to donate to the show, and you're supposed to support the show. And that's another thing we got to start doing. Okay. When people have ideas about black businesses, what I notice is, people don't like to support. They'll go into the Asian um salons and spend every damn thing they got. They don't want to support a black business. They want to call bruh. I'm proud of you, bruh. But you making it rain in the strip clubs, and you want folks to record you doing that. But your brother just started a legitimate business. And y'all know I'm coming straight from the damn hip. Your brother don't just need you to congratulate him and say, bro, you doing a good thing, bro. He needs your damn money and resources. It takes money to keep a damn business going. Black folks know that. They know that when they up in Walmart, when they up in the Asian places, they up in the history, because the Hispanics are buying up all the damn beauty supply houses now. They almost own all of Mendenhall. They own in the staffing services, all that. So it takes more than just words. That's why I'm one of the ones I told y'all about when my cousin Kadena, she got this sex toy line business. She asked me, cuz I'm going at Jason's Deli, I'm going to use their conference. This is a way that Kadena was supporting her damn business. She said, would you come and speak about your business? I want you to motivate the people that comes out. And she would always buy food, have Jason's Deli to bring the food in. She'd bring in some wine. And so I had a topic that I was going to talk about, but I was sitting there looking in Jason's Deli at how all the people was coming in and they was eating all her damn food up. They was drinking up all her damn wine. She had vendors up in there, other black girls that had black businesses. That stuff wasn't no more than $10. Nobody even going to the vendors. And I said, oh, yes, Holy Ghost, thank you. I'm going to change my topic today. Yes, indeed. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off of here because I think Hitler going to come on. And so I said, yes, indeed. I'm going to change my topic today. So I started talking about how black folks don't support each other. You come into this girl business. I said, y'all come in here and eat up all her food. Y'all ain't bought not damn thing. Y'all could buy some damn condoms. Okay, to stop having all them damn babies. She was selling them. Okay. She had I said, all these vendors up against the wall. Ain't nobody went over there and bought nothing. I said, I would never go into an event where people are selling stuff and not support and not buy nothing and eat up all the food and drink up all the damn wine and not buy nothing. I bet you they asses was convicted. When I sat down, they got their fat asses up and they was all at them damn tables. I said, I bring money up in here. I go to each table, whether I need what they got or not, and buy one thing from everybody to support the business. I bet you they was up. They got up off their asses. Do you accept credit card? They was at them businesses up against the wall, and Kadena sold out. Okay? That's how you have to do it. You have to call folks on when they wrong. And that's what's wrong with our community. We want everything free. We selling out our own people for a damn cheese basket. And it ain't even that expensive cheese. It's that damn government cheese. We sell out for a damn egg. And it ain't no repercussions. Okay? It ain't no structure in our community. We're scared somebody else gonna get ahead of us. It's a darn shame before God. And ain't nothing gonna change in our community until we change our mindset. The only reason the police said it when it first happened, the only reason young Dolph is laying down there in his grave, it ain't got nothing to do with his words. He laying down there because of jealousy. And everybody that's got a damn son or a daughter or a niece or a nephew or a cousin or anybody that they love all to be offended about what they did to that boy. Anyways, y'all, that's my time. I gotta go. I got to get me some damn sleep. Got to get in the shower because y'all know I washes my ass. Okay, I got to get me a shower or a bath, and I got to go to bed. It has been an absolute pleasure. I love you all. I'll talk with y'all tomorrow.